Alright, we're back at it again. More diecast, more NASCAR, more Hot Wheels, more of the same stuff. I was supposed to make two separate videos. The last video I made was over a week ago, 9 days ago. It was supposed to be stuff, some new stuff, and then stuff that I got online. But since each of them is just, since there's a low amount of both, I just decided I'd merge them into one video. So yeah, let's just get started. So I got a bag of diecast right here, bag of cars. First up, we got this car. I think it's a, hold on, it's not focusing. Toyota MR2, I think it's a Toyota MR2. I'm not sure. It's got wheels like those black wall wheels that Hot Wheels has. The only problem is that it's not labeled as a Hot Wheel. It's labeled as a Road Champ. I've never heard of Road Champs until I got this car. Yeah. Next up, we got this 1998 Dodge Viper GT2 from Maisto. Yellow car, very cool. Wheels are nice. I don't collect Maisto. I've always really never liked it. I've always just preferred Hot Wheels and Matchbox and I don't know, other stuff, but I think this is like my first Maisto diecast in a while. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Maisto, I don't know. But yeah. Then we got this. Sorry, just heard footsteps. AMX. No, it says Redliner on the base, but I think it's called something like AMX2 or something. I don't know. This has got those Ultra Hot wheels. I'm not sure what year this is from, but I kind of like it. And we got this Craftsman series truck, old Craftsman series truck. Sorry, I don't know what year this is from. I don't know who drove it. I don't know what team it's for. All I know is it's a Dodge, and it's from the truck series. I don't know who drove it though, and I don't recognize his signature. Next up, we got Dogfighter. My first Dogfighter. This thing has like some propellers that you could spin. It's not working. Not working very well, but yeah, Dogfighter. Car you don't really see it that often nowadays. It's just been retired, I think. Hot Wheels tries to keep the cars under $1 to produce, and I think this costs a little over $1. I got another Maisto 2014 Corvette Stingray. I think I had one like this before, the exact same color. I lost it though. And we have a Flash Fire from the early 90s, I believe. Not sure what year it's from, but all I know is it's from the 90s, I think. Because this is a very 90s looking car. Oh, I thought it didn't roll well. Yeah. This one, like Dogfighter, retired. Not sure when Dogfighter retired or was retired, but I think this one was either retired in 2003 or 2005. I think its last appearance was 2005. And then we have this, I don't know what this is, but it's either a Mustang funny car or the Firebird funny car. And this one opens up. So it's got like the little driver's seat, the little engine right here, the wheels that are busted up. Still rolls though, kind of. And we got a Porsche 3.5. And this one's actually from Matchbox, surprisingly. I thought it would have been from somewhere else. I've never seen Matchbox have wheels like these until now. Well, this thing's got suspension, kind of like those Tomica cars. There's the back, the bottom. And then we got, what is this? Majorette 4x4 Toyota pickup truck. Yeah, this thing has definitely seen better days. It still has suspension. Dang. Dang. Hood opens. Hole in the windshield. Man, people were not kidding when they said that Toyota pickups are, was it, the most strongest truck ever to exist. And Top Gear tested it. We have this McDonald's Dragster. I don't know who made this. Oh, Hot Wheels. So Hot Wheels made this. I don't know who drove, or I don't know if there was actually a McDonald's Dragster. I think there was, but I'm not sure who drove it. Maybe Cruz Pedregon. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right. Maximum leeway, and then Impavito 1. Almost said Impavito 2. Just get this one out of the way. I think they released it in 2021, but with the spoiler attached to the body because they wanted to keep costs down, and then maximum leeway. It was a multi-pack exclusive in, I think, 2020, just 2020, I believe. Maximum leeway kind of looks like, or kind of reminds me of those late model cars or something that you see in those like Saturday night races. And then we have two last cars, or two final cars, until we move on to the next bag, and then a little action figure. I don't know what this is. Well, I think it's a Lego, but I don't know who this guy is. He's got an umbrella though. And we have a 57 T-Bird, I believe. Doesn't say, but I think it's a T-Bird with black wall wheels. And then how about a car you never heard of before? Vector something. All I know is that it has Vector in the name, I believe. Now this one is short-lived. I think it only came out in the mid-90s. Only had like one or two mainline appearances, and I think this was just the main color it had. Yeah. Cool looking car. Kind of reminds me of like a Zender Fact 4 or a Countach. Moving on to the next bag of loose cars, we have got some trucks. I don't know if they're pullback. Oh, they are pullback. So we got this recycling truck. Oop. Hit another car right here. And then this Hummer or Jeep, I don't know. I get Hummers and Jeeps confused. Another truck. We got twin induction, which lights up in the dark with these wheels. If you like put it up against a light and then you turn the light off, it glows. Carbonator. If you don't know, Carbonator is actually a bottle opener. You can use this little part right here to like open a glass bottle or something. Bottle. For like beer or Jarritos. I think that's what the drink is called. And then we have a Honda Racer. I forgot when the last time Honda Racer was released. If you put it like this, Has a little H for Honda. Hot Wheels had like a little designer challenge back in 2008 where car companies would like design fantasy models. I think among those were Honda, Dodge, I believe, Ford, Lotus, Chevy, and Hot Wheels themselves. I don't know who won though. Who's this? What, a Chrysler? Pontiac Solstice. Weird looking car. Reminds you of like those Alfa Romeos, AT Competitions or something like that. And then Honda Renegade, an Avalanche. Yeah, an Avalanche. And we have I don't know what this is, but I like the design on the top. A very small car, probably from like the Cars franchise or something. A Honda Civic and Mazda Savannah, Mazda RX-7. So here's a Honda. Here are the other two cars. This one didn't have a name on the base. And then here's this one. And then here's the RX-7 with the wacky paint scheme. Wacky but cool, I like it. And it's got suspension. Man, what are these, old Matchboxes? No. I can't see it. I do not know. I don't know, but I think the old Matchboxes had suspension. So did the really old Hot Wheels, like from the 60s, and then they just stopped with the suspension. Another guy from the Cars franchise, maybe. And then we have this Ford F-150 SVT Raptor by Meso. Yeah. A Scorpedo, missing the stinger. You can see the axle. An unidentified truck. I don't know if this has suspension or it's just... Oh, it's falling apart. Uh-oh. Ooh, it slides in and out, kind of. The truck bed slides in and out. I don't know if it's supposed to feel like that. Another unidentified car. And another unidentified car, but I think it's a Porsche. Yeah, it's a Porsche. Just don't know what model it is. Another unidentified car. Another Cars franchise thing. Another Maisto, the Plymouth Prowler. This one doesn't have suspension. Not a big fan of it, I'm gonna be honest. How about this? A Scooby-Doo or a Mystery Machines Batmobile. I forgot when they released this, probably 2019 or something. But, man, that was a cool car. Or a cool paint scheme. And another unidentified car. Probably a Corvette. 80s Corvette, maybe. I have no clue what this is. I don't know where it's from. No name Porsche. Ferrari 250 GTO. Unidentified car, maybe a Porsche. And a Corvette. Another MySteel car, 97 Corvette. I think it has suspension. I don't know. Rolls good. Nearing the end of the bag. Rev rod. Toyota Celica, probably one of my favorite out of them. This has suspension, and then loop coupe. I think this was from 2016. I really like that Celica though. This thing looks sweet. A Matchbox car. It has a Matchbox wheels, but I don't know what this once was. Another pullback truck. A Porsche with very fat wheels. No names. Very small car. And a MySteel car. Just named Off-Road. I think it's a Beetle or something. Right now that we're done with the done with the loose stuff, now we can move on to the online stuff. So in my last video I forgot to show off some cars. Pixel shaker got from a Jewel. This was from a Target. I have a Blade Raider, but I lost it, or not lost it, I put it away. Ford Mustang that doesn't even look like a Mustang. Glory Chaser, and that's it for the package stuff, for the carded stuff. But I think in my last video, I had showed the Allmendinger car, and I just couldn't resist. I just had to open it. It just looked cool. Here's the card that came with it. AJ Allmendinger Verizon 200 at the Brickyard. It's going to be at the end of July this year. Yeah, here's the car. It's a race one, so yeah. It doesn't have confetti though, which is good. If it's a raced version but no confetti, then I think it's a good car. But oh wait, hold on. I think I have another Allmendinger card. Yes, not from 2021. It says 2014 car. He won Watkins Glen in this car. Drove for JTG Doherty. I think this is when Lionel was making them. Like Lionel's third or fourth year into making cars or diecast. So Allmendinger won at the Glen in 2014 and would go on to win his next race 7 years later, I believe. So 2021 cars that I got: William Byron. William Byron's 2021 Liberty University car for Hendrick Motorsports. This was the last one I could find on eBay. That was, I think, cheap, and it came with the plastic wheels and the plastic base. So I got that. And we have Kevin Harvick's Subway car that we all know we all know what happened. This car surrounded with Chase Elliott at Bristol in this car, and it was not good for him. It did not end well. And speaking of Chase Elliott's UniFirst car, he didn't run this at the same Bristol race that Harvick fought with him. And the Bristol race, these guys were fighting. Harvick ran this Subway scheme, and Elliott ran a different scheme. It was a Hooters car, and I can't find it right now. I think I might have lost it or something. And then we have this Kyle Larson car that he ran at the Coke Zero Sugar 400 last year. I think he was running in the top 10 on the final lap, but then there was a crash on the final lap. I thought this car wasn't going to get made, but turns out it did. And it's got this little outline on the roof. I don't know if you can see it. Little roof hatch in case like the car's sideways or something like that, or the car is upside down. This isn't a NASCAR diecast, that I just want to show it. This little Pizza Hut car. This thing's pretty sick. I like it. Christopher Bell's 2021 Ream scheme that he won in at the Daytona Road Course. They offered Lionel offered two versions of the scheme. We have the regular version, just the regular paint scheme, and then there's a race one version, just raced version. It's got like tire marks on the numbers and stuff, all that good stuff that you'd want in a race one car or diecast. Then we have I almost said Daniel Suarez. Kurt Busch's 2021 gear wrench car for Chip Ganassi. Obviously, Chip Ganassi isn't in NASCAR anymore. He sold it to Team Trackhouse. And around the same time last year, I believe. So, Ganassi now only competes in World Endurance Championship, I believe. IMSA and IndyCar. He's got a great IndyCar team. If you don't watch IndyCar, I highly recommend checking it out. It's great stuff. So Michael McDowell's race win version. This one comes with confetti on it, as you can see. It's got tape right here and right here, if you can see. He won this at Daytona. Last year's Daytona 500. That was his first, and I'm going to assume his last win in the Cup Series, because Front Row Motorsports isn't good equipment, and he's already getting up there in age. We have Matt DiBenedetto's 2021 Menards and Dutch Boy car for Wood Brothers Racing. DiBenedetto didn't make the playoffs last year, came 18th, and he's driving in the Truck Series now. Hopefully he can get back in the Cup Series, but it'll take a while before we ever see him back there again. And then the last 2021 car is this Daniel Suarez car, Comscope Trackhouse. I just like this scheme. That's all I gotta say. I just really like this scheme. Or I like this paint job. I like different colors right here. Got orange, purple, blue. They mix it up all together. Somehow it worked. You can't see, but there's green on the front end. And I just really like that scheme. Moving on to 2000 cars, we have Jeff Bodine's 2000 car for, what is it, Joe Bessie Motorsports, I believe. I don't know. Bessie Motorsports. I think he was going to run full-time in 2000, but he had to miss it because of his crash at the truck race at Daytona in the winter, I believe. Or spring, I don't know. And then we have this Robbie Gordon 2000 car for Team Menard. I didn't know that Team Menard, that IndyCar team, actually had a NASCAR team, NASCAR Winston Cup team. I never knew that. I really like this car. Looks pretty cool, and it's got an opening hood as well. Here we go. It's like a 124 scale down to 164 scale. It's like you got all that extra detail in there. Then 2001 car, we have Dale Jarrett's We Want to Race a Truck car. This 2001, I forgot what race he ran in, but I believe he crashed in the scheme. Yeah, here's bottom, and the cool thing about this car is that it actually opens up. These things are called total concept cars, where the body just completely comes off of the chassis. I think that's what it's called. So you can just roll this around like a regular old car. And then when you want the body to come back on, it just comes on. It's got opening hood as well. And I just think that's pretty cool. Last two cars, I think. Yeah, that's the last two cars. Sterling Marlin's 2006 car. I really wanted to get his 2007 car. I found some on eBay, but I just thought that, or I just think that those were just, a little too expensive for me. I think one of them was like $60. One of them's $50. It's now lower to $40, but I got this one for $20. $20. Had a bid for it. This car was for Ginn Racing. 2006 car. 2007 would have been Marlin's second full-time year with Ginn. But I think in the 2007 Brickyard 400, or just before that year's Brickyard 400, Bobby Ginn, the owner, announced that they were going to merge with DEI. So, yeah, Sterling Marlin ended the year with Phoenix Racing. Joe Nemechek, I think, just ended the year with his own team, Nemco. I don't know. I'm not good with this, with NASCAR history stuff. Last car, Jeff Green's 2006 car, just like Sterling Marlin's car. I had to settle for the 2006 version because, one, the 2007 version, or I couldn't even find a 2007 car. Two, the one that I did find was an auction, and it went up pretty high in price. I think $50, I believe. And three, I just really like this scheme more. I like the number font with it. The 2007 66 font kind of looked like the MBM Motorsports' 66 font. But yeah, Jeff Green was sponsored by Best Buy. Here's the back. Motorsports Authentics, even though this looks like a Team Caliber mold. Team Caliber car. And yeah, Jeff Green drove for Haas CNC Racing for 2 seasons, 2006, 2007, and then after that he was out of the Cup Series. And you might have heard I said Haas. And yes, I'm talking about that Haas. The Haas team that won with Kevin Harvick and Tony Stewart. But I think that's all for today. I think the next video is just going to be me opening up some stuff, and then maybe I can go back to like playing games, maybe BBR, Backswitch Battles, or like, I don't know, BeamNG Drive, since I have a Steam account. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.